everybody, I'm Delicia and thanks so much for stopping by the Cigar Vixen channel. Today I'm very excited to be unveiling a new box of a new club that I just joined, the Luxury Cigar Club. Coming straight to you. I'm gonna get into a little bit about the club, why I joined, and some different information about them in case you're not familiar. Today I'm actually smoking the Sir Robert Peel in this beautiful box press Maduro offering, which is available on the Luxury Cigar Club site. You can actually go onto their store, and I'll get into some more details about that momentarily. Ooh, don't you love it when a cigar is so good you just don't want to put it down? All right, so in case you're not familiar with them, they have been around for well over a year now. They first launched back in February of 2019 where they offered 3 different tiers. So what I really love about this subscription service, you can kind of pick and choose which level you'd like to be at, and you can change those things. You can, cancel, skip a month, do whatever you need to do, and you can kind of customize things that are better to fit you, which is great. So as I mentioned, they launched back in February 2019. And they have been doing very well. I have seen lots of chatter. I've seen lots of posts all over social media. Different YouTubers have talked about this club. And so I was really excited to join this. And the first 3 levels that they offered in the beginning were the gold, platinum, and diamond. Now the gold is still available. It's a 3 cigars a month offered at $39.95. The platinum and the diamond are very cool offerings. Both of them are currently on a wait list, so they're completely full, which is a good thing for the club, a bad thing for those of us who might want to join that particular level. But the platinum was a 5 cigar a month offering at $50.95, and then the diamond level was a variable number of pretty awesome cigars offered at $150 a month. All 3 of those offerings are at that price level plus shipping, depending on where you're coming from. Now they have offered this brand new level, which is the one that I joined, which is the Palladium, very similar to the platinum offering. So you're gonna get 5 cigars for that. And it's offered at $53.95 plus shipping, and it goes out mid-month as opposed to the others that were offered where they were shipping out kind of in the beginning of the month. So a little bit different on that side, but again, you're gonna get 5 fabulous cigars. And again, another difference that caught my eye is that they're really stepping things up and they're offering these luxury kind of, what I like to think of when I smoke cigars, there's different sides of things, but it's really cool to kind of, not necessarily flaunt, but just to kind of get into that luxury side of cigars, because a lot of them are luxurious. The whole lifestyle of cigars can be very luxurious, if you will. And so what they're doing is they're creating this exciting offering and a really good value. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the cigars speak for themselves. So let's go ahead and see what's in my shipment. Did want to talk about the box itself. It's very nice, elegant, comes with this little stamp over here of the Boveda. And I always talk about Boveda. If you get anything in the mail that doesn't have your cigars humidified, and preferably using Boveda, I would send it back, because Boveda is very trusted. It's a way to make sure that your cigars are ready to go, ready to smoke. They've been handled well. And then again, of course, how things are packaged goes into play. So opening things up here, we have this nice little sticker with that stag and a crown smoking a stogie. Very cool. And then you get this little card, which is good. This has a little thank you note on the front, and then it actually tells you what's in your package, and it gives you a nice little brief description of the profile, the blend itself, the size, the MSRP, the hashtags for the cigar company, and then again a little detail about the cigar as far as tasting notes and things like that, which is fabulous. I love these, by the way. Makes everything so much easier when you don't have to search for all that information. It's just kind of at your fingertips, which is great. This one also tells you how you can enter to win and follow on social media, so very nice. And then let's get into the goods. So first thing I will point out is the packaging is excellent, so you can see exactly what you're getting. Does come with that special little Boveda pack in there. And then this nice little bedding of tissue paper to ensure that your cigars aren't flopping around or getting damaged in there, because again, who wants to receive a cracked or flaked cigar? They are not fun to try to smoke them that way. So I would give it an A on the packaging, so very nice. And then let's look at what's inside. So what's cool again about the idea of ordering, these kind of put together packages with the emphasis being on more of a luxury style of things is we all know that cigars get pricey. Those of us who smoke very often, there's so many cigars out there, and some of them do carry that heftier price tag where there are quite a few that are not necessarily available in single individual offerings. So sometimes you'll get cigars that are only available in 5-packs or boxes. And if they're on the pricier side, you may or may not want to order a box of them without trying them first, right? So this is a great way to kind of get to try some of those a little bit pricier cigars out and decide if, hey, I really like this and I want to get a box, or, it was okay, or whatever it may be. But it gives you that opportunity to try out a variety of cigars. And I know that's something that I, for one, appreciate. I'm always looking to stock up my humidor with new cigars and always looking to talk to you guys about new cigars that I found. And I'm excited to say that, so let's see, two of these cigars I have not smoked before. And so that's great. Let me get into a little bit of detail on these. So the first one here has a really cool band called the Jester by Viva la Vida. And this one is a 5x56. And let me just read exactly what the description says. It's in Artesano del Tabaco Viva la Vida Jester. It's a fuller profile, has a Nicaraguan wrapper, binder, and filler, and it tells me that it's a 5x56. It says the Artesano del Tabaco Jester made its first appearance with Luxury Cigar Club in the Platinum tier in November of 2019, and it's back again to welcome our new Palladium members. The Jester is a limited edition blend made by AJ Fernandez and Artesano del Tabaco to celebrate the ever-popular Viva la Vida cigar line. With an additional year of age over the core line, the Jester is truly a treat. The cigar delivers a more refined experience over the core line with wonderful notes of chocolate, espresso, and the perfect amount of Nicaraguan spice. Pair with dark roast coffee or a low-proof bourbon. Nice, I like that. And this tells me that the MSRP on this particular cigar is $12. I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert real quick. I did the math, and so again, this particular level of club, this is the Palladium, and it's the $53.95 a month. And if you add up all the cigars in my package, it actually is over $72. So quite the value. Really, really nice when that happens. And from my understanding, that happens often, and pretty much that's the whole standard behind the Luxury Cigar Club. So again, that's a steal, and I'm a fan of that. So moving on, we have the next offering, which is the Temperance. This is the Roma Craft, and it's an exclusive humility limited edition Roma Craft. So medium profile, Ecuadorian wrapper, Indonesian binder, Nicaraguan and Dominican on the filler. And it's a beautiful little 5.5 by 37 cigar. So Intemperance is the first cigar blend released by Roma Craft, produced in their Fábrica de Tabaco Nica Sueño factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. The cigars are made with passion and the utmost attention to detail. They named the as a wink to the temperance movement and the nowadays tobacco prohibition acts. The Intemperance Humility is a limited edition extension of the Intemperance line and delivers a rich, medium flavored smoke that will not knock you off your feet. Another fantastic stick with coffee. Notes of caramel cedar barnyard floor. MSRP is just under $7 for this one. So I like coffee sticks. Those of you who watch my channel often know that I'm always in search of coffee sticks. So that's two so far that are recommended with coffee. I'm definitely going to pair them with probably my day drinker. It sounds like, especially that one in particular, is going to go really well with that. Moving on, I have not yet had this particular Vitola in the Atabi Divinos, and this is a medium profile with an Ecuadorian wrapper, undisclosed binder, and then in the filler you have Peruvian and undisclosed tobacco, again for the filler. A 4x4 by 50, another familiar face amongst the Luxury Cigar Club members, and one of our absolute favorites is the Atabi. I don't know how to say that. I'm probably butchering that name. It's either Atabe, Atabi, Atabe. I'm sure they probably get a lot of different names. So sorry about that. I should know better. That's just one that I can't recall how to actually pronounce that. But I do love the band. It has a very, indigenous look to it. So very cool. I really like that. And so we have the rolled by Nelson, Alfonso, and selected tobaccos. The Atavi sports a gorgeous Ecuadorian shade-grown wrapper, which delivers one of the most refined smoking experiences that exist. With extreme care put into every Cubanesque detail, this cigar delivers smooth cream, sweet grass, white pepper, and is an amazing cigar for coffee in the morning, hey, or to celebrate in the evening. This cigar is one you should be careful with because you will fall in love. So this one has an MSRP of $20. So again, very nice value. We're already, stepping up the value in that just with those 3 cigars, which again, quite the steal. And then moving on, we have the Dapper Cubo Claro. And I have had this cigar, but not this particular Vitola. I'm just recognizing it by the beautiful band. I love this band. Very, very nice, eye-catching. Definitely makes me remember that I have smoked it before. And so again, it's a medium profile Ecuadorian wrapper, Nicaraguan binder filler. It's a 5x50. Dapper Cigars from the mind of Ian Reith is another fan favorite amongst Luxury Cigar Club members. Dapper Cigars is a boutique based in California and made in Nicaragua with extreme focus on quality. The goal at Dapper Cigars has always been to deliver an affordable cigar with great flavor that is absolutely consistent every time. The Cubo Claro is the first line released by Dapper Cigars, which is one of the reasons we chose to ship this cigar. This brings you to the brand's roots. Beautiful cacao and cedar note you are sure to enjoy. This one has an MSRP of just under $9, and you can find them at Dapper Cigars. And then last but not least is this beautiful larger ring gauge cigar that wow, this one is definitely going to be one that I need to plan out when to smoke it, and preferably I could see this with a pairing because this is just quite the cigar, but beautiful. Really, really nice. I like this band. I like everything about this cigar. Not my typical Vitola. You guys know me. I like the smaller ring gauges, but again, it's always nice to step outside our comfort zone, step outside our wheelhouse and try something different. This is not a cigar that I would probably buy, if I was walking into a humidor. So again, this is a nice opportunity to try something that I, again, wouldn't normally just go pick up. So this one is the Principal Grande Pyramid. It's a full profile Ecuadorian wrapper, Dominican binder, Dominican, Nicaraguan, Peruvian, and USA on the filler. It's a 7.5x60. The Aviator series Grande Pyramid from Principal Cigars can only be described as a large cigar for people who don't like large cigars. Well, they must know me. That's awesome. While imposing its stature in its effervescent but delicate flavors unfold layer after layer, the 7 tobacco 5 country blend was designed to do what most large ring gauges cannot. This cigar is dense and cool smoking with a light, sweet character. This cigar is the crown jewel of the Aviator series, limited in production to only 10 cigars a day. Wow, that's really limited. It is balanced and complex as they come. This one has an MSRP of $25. So again, I mentioned this in the beginning, all 5 of these cigars actually add up, if you were to look at their MSRP, to over $72. And again, being part of this tier, this particular club, I was able to get all 5 of these cigars for just under $55. So $53.95, and it's a steal. And I'm always a fan of that. So I'm excited to actually smoke all of these cigars. The 3, of course, that were recommended with coffee are going to be probably morning smokes for me, and I will do my best to check in on Instagram with those and let you guys know how I enjoyed them and what type of coffee pairing I maybe did with them, because there's one that, based on the notes it was saying, I might actually do some sort of a latte. Normally I just drink black coffee, but sometimes with those different notes coming in, it kind of draws my attention to add a little bit of cream with my coffee for certain cigars. So what I'd like to hear from those of you watching, a couple questions I have. One, I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna do like I do on some of my different box unveilings. Which of these 5 cigars would you like to see a review on? So I'm gonna pick the most voted and I'm gonna do a review to follow up. I'm kind of personally leaning towards this larger one just because it's not one that you guys see me, not a Vitola that I normally smoke, and just super curious to smoke this and probably to do some sort of a pairing with it. So let me know if that sounds like something you would want to see. But again, let's go off of votes, and you guys go ahead and post in your comments which cigar you would vote that I do a full review on. Maybe I'll even do a couple reviews, who knows. But I definitely will take the #1 voted one to go off of what you guys want to see. And second, how many of you guys are already members of Luxury Cigar Club, are planning on it, are shopping around? There are quite a few different Cigar of the Month or subscription clubs that are out there. And I'm kind of selective on who I like to join, and who I feel is doing a good job. They caught my eye, being, again, the price point and what you're getting and the value, all of those things wrapped into one. I thought it was a really nice club to be a part of. And again, I wanted to pass that information along to those of you watching. So another great feature of being part of the Luxury Cigar Club is, as a member, you receive 20% off of the online store on the majority of things you'll find on there, which they have a lot of really cool goods, including cigars, accessories, and even some really neat apparel. So don't forget to check that out as well. And again, I'm always so curious to read your comments and your thoughts, and know if you guys, again, are already part of this, if you're on the fence about it. Anything that I can answer for you, please feel free to post those in your comments. Don't forget to give a shout out on your Instagram or Facebook. If you are not already a member and you join, make sure you post those, tag me in it, all that good stuff. If you liked the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I always appreciate when you guys are new and you subscribe. So thank you so much. And again, I hope you enjoyed this box unveiling. I can't wait to get into these cigars and go through them, and make sure you're following me on Instagram to see me do different posts and what I decide to pair with these, preferably coffee. We know 3 out of 5 will go with coffee, but thanks anyways for watching, and have a great day. Cheers.